During the 9 months of the Russian military operations in Ukraine, NATO member countries have repeatedly become victims of the ongoing hostilities. As soon as Brussels was ready to apply Article 5 on NATO's collective defense and declare war on Russia, it turned out that Ukraine was causing damage to the alliance members. On the evening of March 2nd, a Romanian MiG-21 Lancer aircraft that was patrolling over the area of Dobroja disappeared from radar. 13 minutes after departure, the fighter was shot down by a Ukrainian S-300 air defense system. The pilot was unfortunately killed. Immediately, a Romanian rescue helicopter was sent to search for the pilot, but the second aircraft was apparently also shot down by the Ukrainian Air Defense Forces. All 7 specialists on board were killed. Just a week later, on March 10th, a Soviet-made Ukrainian Tu-141 Stich drone struck Croatia. It crossed Romania and Hungary and then entered Croatian airspace and crashed near a student dormitory in Zagreb. The Ukrainian military has also killed citizens of NATO countries who came to Ukraine, including for alleged humanitarian purposes. On March 13th, in the Irpin region near Kiev, members of the Ukrainian Territorial Defense shot the car of an American journalist from the New York Times, Brent Renault, who reportedly worked as a CIA officer in Iraq. Many vessels of the NATO countries also fell victims to the unprofessional activity of the Ukrainian Navy. On March 3rd, the Estonian bulk carrier Helt was blown up by a Ukrainian naval mine off the coast of Odessa. 4 people are still missing. On September 9th, a Romanian minesweeper was blown up by a Ukrainian mine near Constanta. On November 9th, a Turkish boat was blown up off the coast of Turkey. Moreover, Ukrainian Nazis support extremist organizations in Europe and prepare terrorist attacks on the territories of NATO member states. On November 16th, Italian special forces arrested 4 members of the extremist organization Order of Hagal. This included a citizen of Ukraine who is responsible for contacts with subversive and paramilitary neo-Nazi groups operating within Ukraine. Most recently, the world was on the verge of a global NATO war against Russia on November 15th, when a missile struck the Polish village of Sebudov, killing 2 Polish citizens and destroying a tractor-trailer. Immediately after the photos from the scene were published online, it became obvious that this was a Ukrainian S-300 missile. However, NATO has clearly demonstrated its intention to blame Russia. As a result, with obvious disappointment, Poland, NATO, and the United States agreed with the conclusions that the missile most likely belonged to Ukraine. Nevertheless, a representative of the U.S. National Security Council said that regardless of the results, Washington will consider Moscow to be involved in it. Despite the fact that Ukraine continues to regularly threaten the security of the citizens of NATO countries, Russia is always the main culprit.